Oh, where are we? On here. This is the end of the line. It doesn't even show anything anymore. Where are we? It does a very good job at knowing where the path is. Except for here. Stop. Okay.
It's doing it.
And it is.
This will be interesting.
Tracking the path to see what way it's going to decide to turn here. We can't put a destination in because these are uncharted roads. You can see where we are on the GPS, and so we can't put a destination in. So FSD is just taking us on a beta on a ride off-roading, following this trail. What it sees.
Where are we going? I don't know.
We're off the map, and so we can't set a destination because it's not. These aren't charted, and we're just letting Beta interpret what it sees as we go through here. And it does see the path as it turns, and the vehicles around it, pedestrians. And here's a turn. Let's see what Beta does around this turn. Yeah, and it has found the path through. So this is a great example of how the neural net applies what it learns in other settings to following a path it's never seen before, with no painted lines, no markings. It's really just almost a texture difference between the path and the trees and the campsites on the side, and let's letting it take us for a ride through here.
One of the things that's fairly unique to the Tesla full self-driving beta program is that they're attempting to use neural networks to train a system to drive on any road, even if it's a road that hasn't been seen before and hasn't been precisely mapped in high definition. So we were wondering, how well would FSD Beta do up in camping pathways, roads that are built through to campsites up in Algonquin in the northern Ontario. So to find out, we took our car up there and gave it a try on those roads. And just to point out that the FSD Beta does not make the car fully autonomous. We're ready to take over steering and hit the brakes at any time. And we'll be driving through the campsite at half the posted speed of 20 kilometers an hour. We'll be driving through at 10 kilometers per hour. Let's jump right into it and have a look and see how well it does.
Okay, so
It's doing it.
Beta's gonna take a turn here into Pog Lake. There we are. Okay, so we'll just try navigating to some spot within the park, and let's see how it does. These are unnamed roads. And we got a
Narrow bridge.
very narrow bridge with a crosswalk. It's going to have to get over to the right to cross it, and it does. And it's one of the, oh, we had a small disengagement there.
Yep. It's closed.
It is keeping to the right now.
Still paved
These are unnamed, unmarked roads. Beta has gotten over, leaving room and slowed down.
down for 'em.
Okay, pretty good. So the disengagement on the bridge, slowing down for this RV. Good. The disengagement on the bridge, was that just holding the wheel? Just holding the wheel a bit tight.
It felt a little too much to the right.
Yeah. Okay, now we got a dirt road here.
Fork in the road.
And actually I got to cancel that because I want to set another point further ahead. And let's take it there. So let's see if it'll take it right. Okay, unable to complete maneuver. It's not letting me set a point further ahead.
I'm giving it a little bit of gas.
Let's see if we can.
It's going now.
Now it's going to take it. Okay, but without the line, it's gone over to the. Now it's correcting itself. Okay, well, let's let it follow this road for a bit. Let's set a point further up here. So these are basically, no, it's not able to do that. Yeah, it's still presenting the autopilot icon. We'll just have to set it and then bring it down right away.
Do this cruise control first.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
No, okay.
Should make it an easier way to do it. You can't do it.
You can't get it down quick enough. Okay.
Unless we had a straighter part here,
Yeah.
maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I start really slow.
Bye.
No, it's too hard. They need an easier way to do it.
So it's picking a speed that's obviously too fast through here, and we're not able to switch it down fast
You
enough.
put a pin down and it thought it was highway 60, and then it
That's
went
right.
up to 80.
That's right. It's okay. We'll just take it around the loop. And it's intermittent, you know, it's intermittently presenting the autopilot symbol. It is presenting it now. It's recognizing this as a path, but it's obviously detected the wrong speed for the path. So, yeah, you need a longer stretch to be able to
What if you
get the speed down. So these campsites here at Cog Lake have powered connectors. Ours doesn't. If you get one of those, you can charge your Tesla all night long when you're there. I should say we're here camping with my son in Algonquin, and he's doing the driving right now. And there's another Model 3 in the park. But driving back out onto the paved section and back in, it picked up a 40 limit, which is now easy enough to set back down to 15. And we'll just let it, we don't have a destination put in, but let's just see how it handles these dirt roads going along. Set to 20. So when it picked up 40, we can thumb wheel it down to 20 quickly enough. And so, I mean, this is version 10.12.2. It's not 10.13 yet, but it seems to be staying nicely to the right-hand side of the dirt road through the campsites. Oh, now see, it picked up 80 from the highway, right, too close to the Highway 60 beside. So we're not going to be able to do the test in this section unless we maybe move over, maybe somewhere over here. But then it has the 80 sign picked up. So, anyways, it's just a short little segment. It's going by map data. It was off on GPS positioning, but for the section that it drove, it seemed to drive it okay until it picked up the highway speed. We'll edit it together. This won't say unedited.
Right.
This is just
It's for fun to test.
It's for fun to see what it does in these kind of roads. Oh, where are we? On here. This is the end of the line. It doesn't even show anything anymore. Where are we?
It's not presenting. Well, we're just driving through, I guess.
This is an unmapped road. Oh. We're gonna pick up the...
80.
I don't know. I thought we were going somewhere else.
Me too, but we're in here now. Well, might as well see it. We'll do it. Calm down, calm down. Very tight. He's doing something. Problem is now I gotta wait for a straight part. Twist. It'd be cool if it could do it through here though, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. Oh God, bicycles.
I thought we were going down the other side of the fork.
Yeah, I don't know. It might be mixed up. Okay, we're going 10 through these dirt country roads, through campsites actually.
So it's doing it.
And it is.
This will be interesting.
Tracking the path to see what way it's going to decide to turn here. We can't put a destination in because these are uncharted roads. You can see where we are on the GPS, and so we can't put a destination in. So FSD is just taking us on a beta on a ride off-roading, following this trail. What it sees, and you want it to go around the pothole?
Yeah. Freaked out. Now we're away. Signaling. Oh, no, it's not.
Okay, so FSD Beta is just finding the path through these campsites and taking us at 10 kilometers an hour through here.
Which is manually set, or else it'd be trying to go
Which
40.
is manually set, yeah, because it's seeing 40. But it's an uncharted road off the GPS. We can't set a destination.
Sees the guy.
Sees the pedestrian. It's giving him space. And I'm here with my son camping over the weekend, and we're just seeing a signaling to turn right here.
Which would be the way out.
Which would be the way out, but
still wants to go right, but it's...
Oh, there's a bicycle here. And we've disengaged, just out of abundance of caution for the bicycle.
It was planning to go left, but it wanted to turn. Let's try to take it for another loop, because we're back to where we started.
Okay.
By the way. Waiting for it to show up. Oh. Where are we going? I don't know. It looks like a giant lane to it, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, we set it to 10 manually. I'm driving here with my son, who I'm camping with over the weekend, trying out FSD Beta to see if it can handle these mostly off-road trails through the campground sites in Algonquin Park. And just taking it very slowly through here with an abundance of caution. going 10 kilometers an hour. We're off the map, and so we can't set a destination because it's not, these aren't charted. And we're just letting Beta interpret what it sees as we go through here. And it does see the path as it turns and the vehicles around it and pedestrians. And here's a turn. Let's see what Beta does around this turn. Yeah, it has found the path through. So this is a great example of how the neural net applies what it learns in other settings to following a path it's never seen before, with no painted lines, no markings. It's really just almost a texture difference between the path and the trees and the campsites on the side. And let's letting it take us for a ride through here.
Just doing a good job.
Yeah. It does a very good job at knowing where the path is. Except for here.
Because I wanted to go in the guy's campsite.
Yeah. And we just disengaged it. We were getting a little close to the tree.
Right. And, or his...
Or we would have driven into his campsite. Okay, so see, there's a choice. Beta will go which way? Oh, it wants to go right. Okay. And now, would it have stopped for the tree? I mean, we're not going to wait and find out. Would it have turned around it? But generally, I mean, it does pretty good at plotting, seeing the path through here. That's basically what we want to test. I haven't seen a lot of videos with paths like this with testing Beta, so I thought this may be interesting to try it. We'll go through really slow, put over the brake, and see what it does. It doesn't even show up on the map here. Okay, now it wants to try to turn right up here.
Which is different than last time.
Yeah, it's just different than other times we've tried it, but it changed its mind and it's turning left. Okay. Well, again, we don't have a navigation route put in because we can't.
So it's just deciding what
So it just,
it wants to do.
when the neural net just decides, yeah, whatever it wants to do.
And, this is where we started, actually.
And we've finished a loop
So,
around here.
see if it decides to do another loop or get us out of here.
Yeah. What's it gonna do here?
Signal right.
It signals
plan
right,
left.
but the route planner has gone to the left. So that's... what's it gonna do? Oh, changing its mind. So a little bit of like difference, like indecisiveness between what it signals and what the route planner is seeing.
So this is weird because
Now we have an extra wide. This is actually, you can see that a human can see this is parking, but
it's doing good. I wonder what would happen if that guy wasn't parked.
yeah, if that car, well, it does see the gray area here. So
Now this is where we engage. Oh, we wanted to turn left there, but this is where we engaged the first time. The last time we just came.
yeah,
So we're doing that same loop again, but maybe this time without the disengagement. We'll see.
yeah, we'll see what it does. We'll take this loop one more time. See what it,
See if it goes for a tree again.
see if it, yeah, what it does at that intersection again. But it does tend to stick more, like this is a one-way path through here, but it does still tries to stick a bit more to the right of it. Sees the pedestrian, stopping for the pedestrian. He's gesturing to us. Thank
I took
you.
over because
And we took over because Beta's not seen gestures yet anyway. So, but it did see him, and then slowed down.
wouldn't really count that because there's just nothing we can do about
Okay, so we've re-engaged and quickly scroll. I mean, it picks up 40 through here, which is obviously way too fast, and then we
it.
flick it down with the thumb wheel to 10, which is
Just because there's too many small trees that could just veer into the ice.
well, 10 is an appropriate speed for any vehicle for going through these sites.
So this is last time where it was gonna go and hit the tree, and it
Stop. Okay.
still made it. Still got a little bit to go.
Which way is it gonna go? Here. So 2 disengagements at the tree, just a little too close. It might have made it. It had about I looked inside like a foot and a half or something. But that's a difficult Y in the road for it, eh?
Yeah.
I think that we can set it down to 5 at that spot and see what it does when we get there again.
Just becomes which way it doesn't know. It doesn't know.
Yeah.
It goes in the middle. So last time. Yeah.
That's a good one. And also we see what the repeatability is like on this trail, right?
Yeah, so far it's done the same thing all 3 times.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what it does this time. Signals right, still doesn't go right.
Does see the island. So it's like signaling and indecisive, but then ultimately chooses to go.
Oh, where?
Oh. Ultimately, begrudgingly chooses to go straight. You didn't tap the accelerator.
I haven't done anything.
No, so it stopped and then chose to go this way without any intervention. So it's seeing these cars parked here, passing by them fine.
This is new?
And this is new. It's gonna go this way now instead.
Now it has a choice. I don't know if we want to let it go that way. Because it's kind of like a one-way deal. Now we're going this way. I'm gonna turn around in here.
Are we going the wrong way?
That's what I feel like.
Yeah.
Anybody here? Anybody here? Because usually it's like a loop, right?
Yeah. So let's go back and go back on the same loop.
It's a bad pothole.
Yeah. Just didn't want to go through the pothole.
Okay, well here's the thing where it always fails.
Where?
It's up here.
Oh, up there?
So
Yeah, I can engage it and kind of get it down.
to 5?
There, 5. Okay, so we're coming up at the.
I think it's here. I think somewhere here, I thought. I guess it's not quite here yet.
No.
No, it wants to go right. But it's never actually gone right.
No,
Any more
we're going
times?
left again. Okay. We'll try the fork at the tree one more time. And see what it decides. Now, to FSD's credit, you can't put, we haven't been able to put a destination into these unmarked roads, so
Try putting down to 5 and see if that impacts.
we can try putting it down to 5 and see if that changes the decision making. But to its credit, we haven't told it where we want to go because we're off the map. But
Signal's right, but still.
it signals right, but it's not. Doesn't want to. It's not confident enough, I guess, to go. It sees the island here. Briefly decides again, but it's so. This has been repeatable. Signals right. Want it to go right, but in the end, it's not confident enough, and it still goes to the left.
Right. Test number 4. Last time it randomly darted there.
Yeah, so, okay, we're gonna now go straight this time, unlike the last time. But again, to its credit, we haven't told it where we want it to go. We see the pedestrian here. And it should, okay, that's good.
Stuck to the left and everything.
Yeah,
Now it's
came back over, okay. So that was its pedestrian avoidance. Past this big tree off to the right. And when we get to the fork where it looks a bit like the path looks like at the tree like it could go either way. I mean, we can see that to the right is someone's campsite, but Beta's deciding if that is a fork in the road or not. And it keeps being indecisive as it gets closer and closer to that tree at the fork point. So when we get there, we're going to reduce the speed to 5, see what it decides, see what it does.
just don't remember where.
We have bicycles around the corner, so we disengaged.
Hit my hand.
Yeah, I was just holding the wheel tightly, causing a disengagement. Because
Oh,
it's
right here too.
there
There was a guy there anyway.
yeah, that wouldn't have worked. Let's leave it, I guess. eh?
Okay.
Okay, now we're on the next level up of roadway outside of the campsites. It's a paved road, but still very wooded. Can barely see a yellow line that was painted at one point down the middle. But Beta is staying nicely to the right. No real shoulder, other than a few pine needles. And we have a very narrow bridge coming up, and FSD will have to navigate that. And another car's coming, so
It should stop.
Beta should stop.
It's not, so I'm gonna do that before it gets too tight.
Yeah, we would prefer to stop far enough back here, and Beta might have gone a little further before it stopped. So unfortunately, we can't engage it here now.
Well, we can once Mike puts off the brake.
Okay. There we go. We did engage it again. And it's crossed the bridge nicely. So in all likelihood, Beta would have stopped, but kind of close to the oncoming. That's a shared bi-directional bridge. And you know, with the vehicles coming, pulling the RV trailers, we want to stop far enough back. Some good test scenarios.
There's a speed bump, which
Probably won't see, but 25 is not too far. Let's go down. 15 is fine for speed bump.
slow down. Hold on.
Not too bad.
On to the races. Right. Actually, we can just tell it to go left, right? And to go left.
No, I better put it in here. What is it?
I was lucky.
Killarney Lodge. Okay, so Beta's wants to do a left turn onto the main highway through the park.
Nobody's coming.
Nobody's coming.
Their way.
Stop. It can go.
It's going. See, this is not. Oh, we're in the middle of the road. Somebody's coming. So.
Yeah. So that was a bug in an earlier version where it just stopped on the left turn.
Middle of the road.
Yeah. So we took over.
I had enough time and space into it.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes, I don't know if it's, I notice when Beta is engaged very close to an intersection, it's like it seems to need to gather time ahead. But that shouldn't be the case. Like, I mean, we engaged it there. That was a fairly simple left turn, right? Should have been able to do that. This kind of part of the drive is no challenge at all, really. Lane following along a well-marked highway. But I will say the progress I have seen, starting with autopilot, auto steer, Beta, navigate on autopilot through the releases of Beta is amazing what's happening. I mean, we want to take it further, obviously, but that's what it is. It's a beta. All these interactions will get uploaded to Tesla tonight from the park over LT. Okay, we're gonna cut it there. Let's just have a look at some of these cabins, and then that's all for now.
So there you have it. For the most part, FSD Beta handled the trails through the campsites relatively well. Of course, there was a couple of cases where we had to disengage for safety reasons. When it approached the tree, it was just getting too close. In the video, you can see where it was indecisive whether it wanted to turn on left and follow the path or turn right into a campsite until it would get close enough to the tree that we ultimately would disengage it. There was other cases where it would, not having a destination put in, it would signal as though it was intending to turn right and ultimately would turn left. So definitely, again, it's a beta, it's being trained, it's still learning. That's why we drive it in these scenarios, so that the data can be uploaded every night to train the neural nets to continually improve it. It absolutely needs a human driver behind it to take control whenever necessary. But it's still, nonetheless, interesting to see how well it did identify paths through campsites in less than normal characteristic settings, and still, for the most part, would find the path, only needing help once in a while. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. See you next time on Electric Pathways.